Hello, hello, hello. It is the doctor. The doctor is in. That's right. You know who it is. Dr. Yuli. I am here. I am back. It's been a long hiatus since my last little video post. And Carmen, I got your message. And the vacation is definitely over. Not that I really had much of one, but hey. I'm here and I apologize to all of you who have been wondering what the heck have I been doing? I miss you guys. Like I said, I love to just come home here on YouTube and do my thing. And what better way to do it than first thing in the morning, fresh out the gate, as it were. Um, so just wanted to also give a few shout outs to some people, very important people, and do some highlights on some things. I don't really have a specific topic other than just checking in. So let me give some props to Miss Carmen, first of all. I don't want to just call you a subscriber because I think you're so much more than that. You are an awesome person, and I really value the type of friendship we've begun to develop over the past year and a half or so since I started doing these videos. Like, you've been right there with me from the beginning, so a big mwah to you. A special shout out to Mr. Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you know who you are, Loca. Jeffrey Esquire, one of the children in my house, the House of Esquire, who's up going, he's out on location, as it were, doing an extended musical gig. So I just wanted to say a special hello to you, and I hate that we didn't get to hang out before you left, but I know you're gonna go snatch a few trophies up there in the Great Lakes. So bring one home for mom, and this is my little pride flag because Pride Week was just last week, and I didn't get to do too much, but hey, I still had some spirit. So there we are. Boston Pride is over, but Pride Month still presses on. So another special shout out to Mr. Cameron Esquire, and you know who you are, who is also, I think, on a little extended leave. So much love from the mother. You know how much you mean to me as a person. You are a great friend, and thank you so much for your continued support and the wonderful little connections we've developed. Also, this past week, oh, what a creative outpouring we all experienced, I think. Lady Gaga's new video came out a week ago, Alejandro, which I actually really love. I thought it was very artistic, lots of different circles of meaning and just levels of symbolism that I don't know how many people really picked up on, but I think it was really, really artfully done. So kudos to her on that. Also, closer to home for me, I have some really amazing, talented friends who had some big projects come out for them this past week. One of which is, I shouted out in my last video a guy named MRF. Once again, how are you doing, MRF? It's been a while. MRF, Mike, for more colloquial reasons, he released his debut album on iTunes last week entitled Elevator Music. Now, Mike is a very talented performer and composer and educator as well, and this album is a wonderful mixture of all kinds of genres. You get a little R&B, you get a little jazz, you get a little soul, you get some dance music in there. You just get a lot of different textures going on for the sonic palette. And I have to say, he is a real talent to watch. So you all need to get into MRF. That's right. Go on iTunes, search for MRF Elevator Music. It's not your garden variety kind of elevator sound. That's just a metaphor for what you have in store on this wonderful album. So much talent on it. I like to think of it as, you know how Timberland has the Shock Value series he's been doing. It's like the shock value of jazz and soul. So get into it. Get into it. Another musical milestone. I had to shout out my boy Omar, the professor. Professor Omar, yes. He had a concert he gave also last Tuesday, big band, like large ensemble, jazz ensemble music, you're talking about 4 trumpets, 4 or 5 trombones, all these reeds and saxophones and things, pianos, bass, electric guitar, drums, even a live singer who is fabulous, by the way. Her name is Tavana Miller, I believe. Please don't crucify me if I said your last name wrong, if I just got it wrong, but I know her name is Tavana, and she is a gem. But Omar, who was the wonderful composer and arranger of a lot of these pieces, I have to tell y'all, if you have never gone to a live jazz, like big band jazz concert, it is some of the most moving, most emotional, most epic, most sensual music that I think one could ever experience live. I sat almost pretty much the front row and forgot to bring my earplugs, but that's okay because it left an indelible impression on my soul, not just the ear. So get into Omar. His last name is Thomas, Omar Thomas. Like I said, he's a jazz composer and arranger. Coming up, I think he's also got an album he's working on to drop sometime in the next year or so. So just keep a hold of these names that I'm prescribing out to you. MRF, Omar Thomas, you know, they're about to get it in big time on the jazz front. So yeah, like I said, Pride was very intermittent for me. It was sort of like this year was the road less traveled. I did some things that were very off the beaten path, starting last weekend with a wonderful event called Mr. Goodbar. And there are a few pictures of me on Twitter. Oh my God, follow me on Twitter. Hello, twitter.com/UET2. Just like my channel here on YouTube. That's right. Follow me at UET2 so you can keep up with what's going on when I'm not doing videos. Anyway, there's some twit pics of me at Mr. Goodbar doing my thing. Amazing sort of retro dance party. So, big shout out to the Foxy Action Group, which is a great upstart group here for new social horizons in the Boston scene. Other than that, I just went to the parade and shook a tail feather or two, waved a flag, and that was that. Other than that, I was at work. So, yeah, that's really what's been going on, y'all. I haven't really too much to report other than what I've said. And also big shout out, another shout out to Mr. Jason, DJ Sun One. Today is his birthday. This is yet another legend here in Boston that is in the making, or I think has already established themselves. They just need to get the right kind of due, because this is a talent, I'm telling you, on the DJ scene. Mr. Jason Fair, happy birthday, à toi. But yeah, let me close, let me just bring it in, because I think I'm getting to that time limit. Let me just say this. A lot of people, I think, still don't get the fact that these videos that I do are real. You know, that I'm being for real, 100% me, and that this is not a joke. This channel, these videos, these sessions, or whatever, this is for real. And, you know, people might want to make fun of it and have their little comments and snigger, you know, under their breath and things about it, you know. But you know what? I'm doing my thing. I'm staying true to me. And I think that is probably one of the most important lessons to be learned from doing something like this. Those of you who watch and get enriched from this sort of communication. You might get into points in your life where you feel like you're not attaining certain goals, or you talk about doing things and they seem to never actually come true or manifest in some sort of physical way. And I don't think that makes one a failure or a joke or a laughing stock in any way. I think the most important thing is that you actually still have some creative juices flowing, and that you need to continue to nurture them. If you continue to reach toward a goal, then I think therein is the win. That is the satisfaction you can take out of it. Whether you actually get there or not, you can take comfort in knowing that, hey, at least I tried to do something different. I tried to think outside the box. I tried to attain something within my own essence and make it a reality. So So I just had to let y'all know. I just had to let some of y'all know. This is not a test, as Missy Elliott would say. So on that note, I think I'm going to say good day. I need to get myself together because there's some things I think I need to do today on my day off finally. And I will be in touch very soon with something a little more concrete. So until then, much love.